Alright, let's look at this Naya Lando deck. Alright, let's go ahead and craft it all. Alright, so we have a little bit of ramp, and then we start trying to get to a point where we can get a Terravore. The power and toughness are equal to the number of land cards in all graveyards. So I see. This lets you put more things into the bin. This lets you destroy things and draw cards and put stuff into the bin. This lets me put more stuff into the bin. Then Fall of Thran. Nice. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Kid in 8 says, I'm on the farm in Tasmania, so lockdown is my standard lifestyle in terms of social life here. Man. Alright, I'll just go ahead and F5 my Twitters. Alright. That looks like a mulligan. Looks okay to me. Seems difficult to cast. Alright. I guess I do crack this for red. Because we have 4 Cavalier of Flame. Flame on. Tigger Tag. Gift in the 5. Decoy Wolf. Hylon. Jockji. Twack 83. And Cizati. Hey, thanks, Tigger Tag. We're trying our hardest and our damnedest and our bestest.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Well, this is I'm going to play so much Monster Hunter in the next few weeks. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just going to become a Path of Exile full-timer. I'm back. Alright, so we see Bant with a Teferi.
I've got time.
It's looking awfully landy. Why does Knight of the Reliquary act as mana ramp? I don't understand.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Oh, since it doesn't come in tapped, you can tap the land for mana, sack it, and then get an untapped land. Oh my god. What a play. Remember me?
I know my responsibility.
Remember me?
Don't make another move, not so fast.
Wow. So if I like... Yeah. This isn't legendary? Oh, what the fuck. I thought it was legendary. I thought that this was a legendary knight. Holy crap. Wow. also farts and craps and oh my god. Oh, I can't believe he's done this. Oh no, oh my god. La 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 la. Alright, do I have a turn incoming?
Right on schedule.
Turn incoming? Turn incoming?
I will. That's more like it.
Bing and a bomb. Well, if it isn't my little buddy, Sheriff the Cat. Hello, little buddy. You know, I'm gonna concede. I don't. Maybe I shouldn't concede. Do I have anything good in here? Nothing really. Sheriff. Sheriff. Hello. Oh, party time. This cat's been living in quarantine for years and is an extremely happy little princess, man. These cats get lots of playtime. Lots of scritches, lots of love. I guess no blocks right now. I guess. I attest. I'm getting the hell out of here, man. I'm not playing this anymore. Lots of string. Oh, yeah. String is the toy of choice among those in this household. Definitely want the Fall of Thrans. Cleansing Nova is probably going to be pretty good. Cindervines is probably going to be pretty good. Klothys is probably going to be pretty good. What gets out, though? I mean, definitely Elvish Rejuvenator doesn't seem to do much. But HG Rose, help me. Players, help. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to take out. Yeah, actually, Klothys doesn't seem useful. That's a good call. This, I'm mentally, for some reason, I always want to treat it as though it is a good old-fashioned Big Chandra. Oh, is it a special delivery? Thank you. I love you. All right, we did it. We just sat here, fiddling and sideboarding, and then coffee arrived. That's my idea of life. Creatures can't be countered. I don't think there's any counters here. Oh, this would also be good here, huh? Sick mug, right? Yeah, my buddy made it. It's a clockwork mug, and I now play clockwork. Did a cat bring that? Yes. Yes, my life partner cat. Ah, fuck. I want it, but I gotta send it. You know, I think maybe I just shouldn't be sitting on this pillow. I think the sitting on the pillow has actually been exacerbating some of the little leggy painies. Knight of the Reliquary. Sheriff and Despy joined the gauntlet, what would happen? Horrible things. Horrible and terrible things. So I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I just want to keep on keeping on. Okay, so I think the first thing is first. I just instantly cast this. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Boom. This is my tier 2 answer. And I think I actually don't do anything with this, because what I want to do is I want to pop this white mana. So we're going to have red, red, and I need another red.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint. Well, that didn't work out.
I think there's 2 mountains in here, if I recall correctly. Oh, we put any land out there. So I will do Fabled Passage into Red Lando. Right? Right. Because then this makes this Knight of the Reliquary, like, so huge. Got him. Yeah, I'm going to need to do some long calls and pace throughout the house. Why, oh why, must you shatter my sky, oh sky? Ooh. Don't even make eye contact with me, dude. Don't even look at me. I thought I had 3 red sources out. I thought I had 3 red sources out. This is tough times. In Casa del 9. Tough times. Do you pace nonstop while talking on the phone? Asks not. Oh, fuck yeah, I do.
Let's skip to the good part.
Sorry, I'm late. Very, very good one. That's a very, 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 very good one.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
You know what? Alright. Alright, good. Bang. Take that, you bastard. This tucking this is a bit of a pain.
Hurry!
Alright, who thinks what's going to happen is going to be end of turn phase? Isn't there a Grixis Disco list? You know it, Blatella. That's what we're going to close out with, man. This is going to be perfect. It's going to be excellent. Nexus of Weight? Dude. Truth. Super truth. Superlative truth. It's my turn. Hey, this is... Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Teferi, quite contrary, is actually going to be a bit of an issue, but, you know, what are you going to do? Got him. Bang, bong, bang. Buff it. Get in there. Okay, that is very tight. Will ever appear on game nights? If I'm invited and we can work it out schedule-wise, man, I don't see why not. Boom, bump, dum, boom. Explode your own fall with Cindervines. Deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. I literally did not consider that. That is actually so funny. Enters tapped. You know, when enters untapped. I actually super desperately need to make 1,000,000,000% certain that I can deal with the Teferi that -8s. Like, that's our huge risk move. I think we're actually we're super dead here. We're actually just, like, absolutely fucked here. Shit. Alright, it didn't really work, but I'm starting to realize that we are not as... We're much more bursty with this ridiculous deck. Bum, bum, dum, 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 dum. I'm going to keep this one. I can actually get away with this one. Nazul says, so as a streamer, do you just look around and go, what virus? What lockdown? I'm just doing my regular thing. Like, super duper not even remotely, unfortunately. The truth is that there is a substantial amount of impact this is going to have on our business. Like, super, super remarkably substantial. All the stores in my area are closed. My grocery stores are rationing food. It's weird. It's a very, very weird time. What up? I'm the knight. Very, very weird times. Figured more people would be at home to watch. I would there's a lot of uncertainty with what's going to happen with viewership numbers. I think it is... The most likely scenario is that viewership goes up some, but viewership is only one piece to the business puzzle, as it were. If, for instance, all my events are canceled, so I'm not doing any work. I think I want a Sunpetal Grove here, yeah. Traditional counterspell? Traditional counterspell? Ha ha ha.
Strange and magnificent world.
Here I go!
Behold, nature's true power.
If viewership goes up and subs go down, for instance, that hurts. Seal Away is so awesome. So, Yeah, I mean, I think that every single person in every single business is going to just get hammered. I think every single person in every single business is going to get hammered this year. I think this is going to be a bad year for the economy. Meow. Sheriff wants to go outside, but she's also in quarantine. Meow.
Let's slow this.
Nizul says, well, no disrespect with my comment. Much love and best of luck. No, I want to stress, Nizul, I absolutely know disrespect, frustration, irritation towards you in the slightest. Absolutely not. This is the right place to come in if you're in the mood to just get some de-stress and cheer. A little, hey, did winky winky, you know, like, yeah, of course. This is the place to do it.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Jesus. Rose, I see the deck. I see how the deck works. I was trying to make it funny. No, yeah, super, 100%. I was picking up on that. It's just one of those weird situations where, like, I think it is a completely sensible and reasonable thing to use a little bit of humor and a little levity to deal with a situation that is globally impactful as fuck. Hold on.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Like that. There we go. Take action. Boop, 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 boop. You know that I am called the Count. You know, I think it's a really good idea to try out things like humor and levity and cheer and stuff like that. And also to just acknowledge and understand that sometimes shit that you intend to be funny can just suddenly tap into something more grave for people who are dealing with shit. So, yeah, some broad understanding is going to be helpful. This says, damn, you were talking just a week or two ago about streamers misestimating their income based upon short-run performance. Hope that we aren't about to see an outbreak of that phenomena as a result of the situation. I 1000% know for a fact, like, there are a substantial number of people in gaming and entertainment that are absolutely fucked. That will have to stop working in esports and gaming, period. Tight. Hello! Do we win a game? Is this the win? Yeah, there are a lot of people that are just completely fucked. Because, let's say you were someone who worked 10 to 20 events a year. And those are all gone. Every single one of those events is just out of there. Most of the people that I know that largely do event-based work have no work, period. They literally do not have an income. And I want to stress that this is something that is sort of an issue for the gig economy in general. I think... Do I want henges in this matchup? Fuck. Are there counters in this? I feel like there have to be counter spells in this. Well, let me do this sideboarding. Is Klothys going to be good? Maybe Klothys is going to be good here. This is useless. I think that maybe even Terravore is a not particularly useful card here. I think Terravore is not a particularly useful card. Because Terravore seems extremely strong if I'm trying to smash through kind of like a stale board state. Maybe get the Nissa in here. Maybe get the Fall of Thrans in here. I'm just going to do some derpy sideboarding that I'm very unsure about. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, like, there are people that do delivery for DoorDash, do Uber, that are all contract things. in delivery and in food and stuff like that. They just are all contract workers, and okay, if I can't pay you your contract worker fee, just like, see you later, income. Like, no safety, it's done. So let's see, I need to do this intelligently. I need to play this thing first and crack it for probably red, since I have one of these. And I had to do it on this turn because I don't have 4 land, so this is the safest way, and I can always shock this one in. So, I mean, like, I think that there are a substantial number of people in esports and gaming that are just, like, absolutely screwed. For some of them, up to 90, 100% of their income. It's just, see you later, they're done. And it's, like, harsh and unforgiving. And it's like, yeah, that's the way it is. Alright, anything else? So I see no white land. So this gives me some comfort that there's not going to be seal-aways. I already cannot be countered, thanks to Destiny Spinner. So I actually feel okay about running this out. Okay. My opponent could very well have just been doing this to try to get... Yeah, by the way, when something says it can't be countered, it still can be targeted for countering. It's just the counter will not resolve. That can get countered, though. Yep. I knew the Destiny Spinners was good. I knew it. Hippocall says, I work in the IC. What's the IC? Oh, the intelligence community. And they just put us on half-time, half-pay today. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just like... I would love for this to resolve, but I would not be surprised if Garon has a handful of land. Or excuse me, a handful of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But, I mean, also with... Because there's a lot of mid-level streamers who I would say make a reasonable and comfortable wage. You know, we'll say 60, 70,000 a year. But that is from a lot of sources. There's subscriptions, there's sponsorships, there's... Alright. Settle the Breckenridge. No big deal. Not a big deal at all. There's a lot of those, you know... Let's see, we want a white, a red, and a green. Huge number of people that work in that sort of space. Who are getting some from subs, some from donations, some from YouTube, some from Twitch ad, and some from sponsorships, and some from can I actually get both of these out? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. They're getting some from a lot of little places, and then all of a sudden, there's massive disruption with... There's massive disruption that winds up happening as a direct result of coronavirus-y stuffs. And now you just have these people that are unable to get sponsorship, unable to get, you know, some of those extra revenue sources. And again, I'm expecting 30 to 40%, possibly 50 as a loss on the year. And if their income goes from 60K a year to 40K a year, or if they're more event heavy, 20K a year, it can be really rough.
The land fights for us.
I guess I'll just do this. This is fine. Mm-hmm. That is A-okay and expected. The Great Googly Moogly says, I wonder if this will drive down the cost of living as a result. I mean, I feel like it would be so hard for it not to. Because you're having huge amounts of people, just like who aren't getting an income now. There's going to be a ton of defaults on loan payments or rent or stuff like that. Again, assuming things continue as they have been going. So this will be lethal. Because this gets played, this gets tapped, this gets tapped, this gets +1/+1. Opt plays games with the 10 gifties, man. Thanks, Opt plays games. We are feeling lucky today. Feeling lucky. Hey, Sean, love what you do. Wishing you the best in these trying times. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I know in Italy they stopped payments for mortgages, utilities, and shit like that. No. I see a Llanowar Elf, that means probably yes. Nice. Surprise MF with the 10 giftos! Extreme generosity today in terms of the gifting. Extreme. X-Ter-E-N-E. We're against Stompy deck. Uh-oh. We see a Plains. Doesn't bode the best. I think one of the biggest things to emerge from this is that there is probably going to be a lot of practices that were described as business necessities that are going to be revealed as not necessities for the business. That the business was just doing it as a way to extend profit margins. Yeah, Great Googly Moogly, dude. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. It has been so weird. I need to exile a card from a graveyard. So I can exile this to generate some green mana. Blatella 803 with the 5 gifties. Evil Cow 989 with the 5 gifties. Hey, Teriz, Manaran, Kerbal, Drawsy. Get in here. Whimswork. Terminal 13. Get in here. I have no idea what we're up against. I have absolutely no idea. We take out these slower cards and assume we're against a slower deck. Bring in this since it won us the game. Bring in this and bring in these. Got him. A perfect sideboarding. Fumina says, well, revealing them as non-necessities actually change anything, though. The business already knew they weren't necessary. They kept it that way intentionally. I mean, I believe it will have a substantial impact. A super-duper substantial impact. It's actually quite hard to hire people for a lot of businesses. It's actually quite difficult. Like, doing hiring is kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. And, you know, I'm just going to overly simplify this just to convey the point of what I'm talking about. Let's say I said, okay, cool, I'll pay you $10 an hour. And everyone went, okay, cool. So we're going to need a forest out of this? Okay. $10 an hour. All right, cool. $10 an hour. Okay, cool. And occasionally people go, no, I really deserve $15 an hour. You know, you'll occasionally get people like that, but then if 80% of your pool is willing to work for $10 an hour, the calculus becomes a little easier, where you're like, all right, well, I mean, this dude is asking for $10 an hour. Cool. But then if you have, if the flip side happens, if everyone starts to go, actually, you know what? All the people that are hiring me can actually afford $15 an hour. we can actually afford 15 bucks an hour. So I'm not going to keep asking for freaking 10 bucks. I'm not going to do it, man. Instant speed? Yeah, we should pass it. And I'm using money as the simplifying one, but, you know, like the idea of, like, okay, this place will not offer health insurance because we are going to hire you on a contract basis and we're not going to provide health support. Let's see here. So we're going to do not this one at all, but this one, and then we're going to play this guy. Yeah! It's me! I mean, it's that sort of pressure that exists where if everyone's actually coming to you being like, dude, I'm literally not going to work here without health insurance. I'm literally not going to do it. Can be hard. Can be hard. Again, I'm not an economist. I'm not, like, super expert. I'm just someone that's run a business for... Like, Jesus, that's weird. This is the 11th year. Fuck. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so this is the disco deck. So I actually need to thrill a possibility away this Fall of Thran, man. Check it, check it, check it. Perfect! Jude Boxer says, are all public schools in America closed? I don't know. I don't know. I know that there have been school district closings, but I don't know if it's full extent of things. I believe that it is the case that it is not any sort of simple and guaranteed structure. I think that's true. I think it's not like a national. I think it's just there's so many places that have been closed. Ilana says, have you thought about comboing Fall of Thran with Outlaws of Merriment? No, that's fucking genius, Ilana. Mike Fury says, are you worried you might gain weight with so many places closed? Mike, I don't have any worry about it. I would describe it more as a talent for weight gain. Like, this guy is about to become the chunkiest spaceman ever. Alright, let's get our field of... Holy shit, I did it again. I fucked up again. I did it. I can't believe it. You know what? This is actually probably pretty okay. I really hope the gyms aren't closed. In our area, they are. They've been mandated to be closed. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot of stand-in plyometrics. You got it. Who do we want on top? Ba-ba, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Oh my god, this is gonna be tight. Tell me what you're gonna do now, swimmer.
Racing mind, surrender then. I sense your fear. I leave you recoil to the recess of your mind.
Dum 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 dum. That one out. Red one. It tapped my red fucking land. Oh my god, I want to cry. I wanna cry tears.
Will resonate throughout the multiverse. Smashed. All your fears are given form.
Your fears are given form. Oh my god. I'm gonna concede. I feel very dead. Craptacular says, a friend of mine sent me a pic of Paris yesterday. Nobody stayed inside. Yeah, what the hell? Oh my god. Get out of here, Shatter the Sky. Get in here. What else do we want? Probably these ones and this guy, for sure, huh? Probably don't want these or these. I'm putting in Fall of Thrans because they are so tight. Look at my curve. Look at my absolute curve. This is incredible. Let me get some more coffee real fast. Stay here. Everybody. Yeah. Good. It's really, really remarkable and fascinating how so many of the, like, so many of the, I don't even know what the right term is, like, the ways that the human brain messes up and lies to you. Deal that damage. Bam! So I can, like, ping this. Just hit their dual land right away. Yeah, it's like there's so many things that brains really suck at understanding, just naturally, just intuitively. And so many of them are cropping up in this. Dragon's Kindler, hey! With the 5 gifties again, man. I'm feeling lucky today. Got a lot of people supporting during this crazy time. Get rid of this one. Get a little more mana, huh? I'm thinking red. I'd love some red mana. That's right. You know, like I was talking about this before. I was talking about this before. Like, the best term that I can come up with that I've used before is, in strategy games, there's what I call an invisible wall. Which is, and I'll use StarCraft as an example, and then I'll move on to Magic, because I think StarCraft has some simpler, easier to point to examples. In StarCraft, you'll be in a position where you will say, this player is doing fine, there's no threats, everything looks good, everything looks okay. And then you will see a good player do thing X. And the reason is that it stops strategy Y. Now, if you can't stop strategy Y, you lose. You just lose straight up. And similarly, if somebody does X does thing X, and I try to go ahead and proceed with strategy Y, I get fucking wrecked. So indeed, thing X stops thing Y. Huzzah, right? Everyone understand the picture? Everyone understand the picture? Here's the thing that messes with the brain that if you watched even any amount of my Day 9 dailies, you'd hear me just constantly be like, like talking about this. Players will watch a pro match, see thing X, and never see Y. They'll never see Y. Y will not show up. It'll never show up. So what happens? Players who are good but not great, players who are good but not great will go, yeah, Y is just, it's not a good strategy to do. Don't ever do Y. And then what'll happen is they'll lose to Y, and they'll yell at their opponent. They'll say to the opponent, you are being an idiot. You should never do thing Y. You should never do it. It's bad. It's a bad thing to do. Or worse, they won't even consider it. They'll do their regular gameplay, and I'll be watching, and I'll be going, holy shit, you have no game plan for dealing with Y. What is the matter with you? You're going to lose. Ah! And they'll go, what? I mean, nobody does that. And I'm like, I know nobody does that. There's a reason nobody does it. It's because all the preventative measures are being put in place by good players every single game to prevent it from happening. And I call them invisible walls because you just don't ever see it if you are an average bear. I think I gotta ditch this. If you're an average bear and you're just hanging out, it won't even occur to you that it's something that you should be concerned about. I can play this guy next turn. And you get similar sort of issues in Magic, but in more subtle ways. In Magic the Gathering, a big problem that people have is they have a poor understanding of the meta. In other words, they will I think I just want to keep gunning for red here. You'll see people that'll build a deck that is perfectly designed to beat aggro. And then they'll be up against control, and they'll go, ugh. So then they'll change their deck to be anti-control, and then they'll start playing aggro, and then they'll go, ugh, and switch it back to control. And it's like, dude, when you build your deck, you actually have to account for things that might not happen. You have to account for things. And the reason this is like really, the reason this really fucks with your head, or I should say, the reason why, oh shit, I guess we don't actually have any more red lands, huh? Well, I messed up. I should have done this first. Hello. Yeah? No, yeah. One of the reasons why this just messes with people's heads so much is that there is this invisible threat that's lurking, and when you do the preventative measures for it, you just don't feel, you don't see the consequence. It's not like you see air coming and you build anti-air and then the air units march straight into you. I'm not going to be able to cast anything, man. I fucked up. It's not like you're just seeing the threat coming and then you see yourself answering the threat. It's instead, you do the preventative measure and then see nothing. And you have to know that's good. So if I summarize this, brains really suck at nothing happening, and then you have to spend a ton of effort strategically to make sure nothing keeps happening. Welcome to my life. Feels like you're not doing anything. Yeah, Metathulu says it's like the IT department that only gets noticed when things break. Yeah, and if the IT department is like, we need to take these preventative measures, we need to take these preventative measures, we need to take these preventative measures, we need to do it, we need to do it, we need to do it. And then they get put in, and what does everyone see? Nothing. They see that their days go on as normal. And it's so easy to just be like, oh, yeah, well, whatever, you know, okay, that's fine. I think it's time to go into discard.
Create pure
Ooh, baby. It's landy time. Handy landy. Bam. It's weird. There's also a thing that is really fascinating in game design. People understand discrete and binary things way better than they understand continuous things. Got him. I think now this guy... Okay, he can't yet. He's actually quite a ways away. Oh. This actually is the one I want to do. And it helps so much. Yeah, people understand discrete way more than they understand binary. Come on, come on. Come on! Yeah, let's just do a Stomping Ground. Enters tapped. Probably gonna need to hit this guy in the face. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this whole continuous versus binary thing. All right. I did not see that the massive multi-block would exile everything. That's like super cute. Anyways. Yeah, like brains have a real difficulty understanding continuous processes. Choose one to put on top. I think Klothys is the one we want, yeah. Klothys, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess it could get exiled again. I'm just going to concede and move on to the next one. Move on to a different deck.